Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, giving you another live gameplay. This is tournament play, going against the returning champion, Evan Sense Cow. I'm using the Giants, he's using the Cardinals in this gameplay. I'm going to be very frank with you guys. Evan Sense Cow is probably one of the better Madden players that I have played against, and he's just been basically annihilating people in these tournaments, and this is the gameplay that I had. I got matched up with him in the second bracket because I wanted to have the returning champions actually face off with each other if that was the case. So right here, I actually switched things up. One of the things with Evan Sense and basically the way he plays his offense is he'll come out in one basically formation, he'll switch into another formation based on his reads and makes adjustments. One of the things he did notice, I'm sure, that he actually looks at my gameplay because he set me up for a one-play touchdown. And because the Cardinals have really good speed, they've got 92, 95, 95 speed with wide receivers, you can get huge plays with this. I don't know if this was a good decision based on what I chose to do. I decided to actually go ahead and switch up my offense before this bracket. I went basically into the Philadelphia playbook, and it's because I was labbing some plays for one of my patrons, and I was mentally set with the Philadelphia playbook. So I had roughly about 3 different formations that I'll be working: the ace, the close ace, and also I'll be using just a trips set or the trio set. And trying to work that. So right here, did the RPO. I'm not an RPO person, but I'm going to be blending some RPOs in here. There was actually the way Evan Sense was running his defense. I actually had an opportunity for some big plays, but the problem is that I wasn't actually making the correct adjustments. I wasn't making the right reads. I was looking to a lot of my other hot reads that I was used to doing. So I'm looking at this gameplay. I know how I'd probably adjust if I was going to use the same playbook or at least some of the similar schemes. So out here, basically in a nickel defense, he actually gets a fumble against me and gets the ball back. And his offense is just ice cold, man. He just makes so many good decisions, so many good reads. And he attacks the outside, he attacks the inside. He'll hit you with streaks. He'll make adjustments, and he's just a very difficult person to stop. And one thing I did notice too is that he switches into another set, and he'll quick hike you. So he probably runs a lot of plays stock. So like this big play was probably a run stock. It was just a levels concept. He streaked up one of the wide receivers, but for the most part, he just takes off with Murray. So just very good decisions. That levels concept was pretty much locked up right there. I pretty much had it locked up, and what did he do? He just took off with his quarterback and ran with it. So this is a play that I knew that he's had success with other players. It's out of that empty set. And basically he'll do his motion over that inside wide receiver. I think he was using Isabella because he's got 95 speed. Checks out of it, goes into just a basic inside zone here. I think this is like a trap play or like a power O play. So right here, it goes a little whip. That was a quick snap play. Basically, it was 2 whips underneath, and then he had a in route, and then I think a levels concept off to the right hand side. So he just quick snapped into that, back into the bunch set right here, and I think he's got trail. In this type of situation, takes off this quarterback, and I'm able to go ahead and send the dogs right there, but knock the ball out, but the ball does not stay in. I don't get the break I'm looking for. So now I go with a very aggressive blitz. He goes ahead and switches things up. I think I had to go ahead and check out of my defense, or actually no, I keep it the same. I'm going to go ahead and take the slot receiver and actually man him up, and I still want to send basically a house against him. He actually does a nice little inside zone, but because I've got 7 people coming his way, that messes him up a little bit. And right here actually flips into another play. He's got trips off to the left-hand side. He's got the tight end offset. I think what he does is he blocks 7, hits me with a deep inside throw, and gets the ball into the end zone. So he kept switching his formations around. He just kept switching things around. So if you felt like you had things settled in, he would switch things around and get his position, players out of position. So that was one of the challenges of playing against him, is that he would just keep breaking down any kind of coverage that you had. He would do a quick snap. So right here, I see that this is open passing lane, but I throw it a little bit early, and that was one of the things that I probably should not have used this team the Giants in the second round, because I've never used them online before, and I liked statistically what they had, especially the Evans with Ingram. Actually, he's got a really good speed for a tight end and stuff like that, but it might have been not a smart idea. So right here, the line does not hold his block. I actually had a really good running lane. I couldn't actually get that popped off. He chases my tight end. I'm able to go ahead and hit the sideline pass. This is something I knew that I'll be able to hit because he does give the deep outs. He'll make it available for you. Motion up and levels concept, hits pressure off the edge. I'm trying to throw the button, smashing the button to throw the ball to the hitch route, but just couldn't get the ball off. That's one of the bad things about playing with a bad quarterback, is that sometimes you don't get this type of stuff. And right here, I should have waited for the levels concept. The dig on the next level was wide open. And right here, I go back to verticals. He takes away one of my reads. I drop it down to the slant on the back end side. So here's 4th and 2 situation. I decided to be aggressive in this type of situation, and he actually dials up a blitz. And I'm going to motion my guy over to show him the same type of a look, I think. I'm going to slide him over. And instead of actually putting some kind of a fast read slant on the back end side, I get sacked and get put in a situation where I'm not going to do anything with that series. So he takes a shot up top, slap the ball down. I've got 4,000 defenders in there. No one's picking the ball off for me. It's one of the bad things about playing with these bad teams, is that you don't get those crazy animations like you would get with the Chiefs or with good defenses like the 49ers. So I got man blitz. Once again, he makes an adjustment. He's got trips off to the right. He's got a single wide receiver off the left. Across man the tight end. I'm assuming that he's going to block his running back right here. And then I put a yellow off the left-hand side to take away and across. Now he switches again. So just as quickly as I'm setting up my defense, he actually switches again. And he goes back into this wide set. I've got cover 2. I have to chase after that fly route. And look at this, a drop pass. If I would have caught that, would have been pick 6, and I would have been in a really, really good situation. So right here, I'm just going to see if I can hit this crossing play off to the right. So I've got my tight end streaked up. I've got a slant on the back end side. Going after, showing him the actual thing right there, and look at the ball just sails on me. So any little opportunities I had to move the ball, or opportunities to go ahead and get a score, just go by the wayside. So right here, basically down by 14 points, going to the second half. No one holds his block for Barkley. I actually get held for a 3-yard loss. Come back to a play right here. This is basically, he manned everybody up on the outside and actually hit him with a skinny post, let the play to develop, and Tate's able to go off and get myself in striking distance and thinking, okay, things are going to go good. But here's the thing with Evan Senskow. This guy just knows how to turn on the gas when he needs it and basically go ahead and cause some serious issues. Right here, dots me up on the corner, actually gets the ball down to the 31-yard line. I've got basically my linebacker on the outside manned up. Now he makes another adjustment, so whatever defense I actually had set up, I had to get out of it. I try to send the blitz after him. He actually picks it up, hits a little cross underneath. So he's popping the corner, he's popping underneath, he's popping off the left, he's popping off to the right, just making really, really good reads. I get a glitchy sack right there by Buchanan. 3rd and 5 situation. I'm expecting he might actually go ahead and try to hit me underneath, so I go ahead and put a spy out there. And I send the spy, but he actually goes ahead and hits the wheel route with the running back to go ahead and get a first down. So 1st and 10 type of situation, going once again with the aggressive blitz. He switches out, goes into a 5-wide situation. I've got to go ahead and reset the defense. I don't have it set up correctly. He gets a good animation with Bird, and he's able to go into the end zone. That was the first time he showed me a 5-wide screen. It was just something I'd never seen before, and he had it as part of his audibles. He wasn't jumping into that. So this guy's got such a deep playbook on the plays that he actually runs, and he runs so many different formations. So the only way you could be really successful is actually show him, is to I don't know how to stop this guy. He's just got such a deep playbook. He knows exactly what he wants to do with it. So 4th and 5 situation, I'm going for it out of frustration, just pure frustration. Running back route was wide open. I didn't look for that. I looked off to the right. I locked in at the tight end. I was expecting that would be available. Hits me with a run, gets a nice little good truck animation, gets past it on the first down right there. back to a running formation. He actually checks it down to a little drag route underneath. Right here, he goes into the slot, I-form slot. Right here, throws it, chucks it down. I think that was actually a smash concept, and he actually just hits a little wing. So he's just dinking and dunking me. He's running the ball. He's getting me out of my game. Basically, edge right there is just wide open. I get a pretty good animation by the defensive line to go and stop at. So second and goal situation goes back to this jet sweep out of that empty set that was a play that actually was set. I would stay in this cover 2 shell just because I was trying to stop that. And right here, he actually dots me up in the end zone. He had 4 wide receivers, and I didn't have anybody. I was trying to stop that jet sweep, and that was just pretty much was not working for me. So back to this trio set right here. I got the running back on the going the opposite direction right there. I think I flip it down to the running back. I got a nice little CPU animation to go ahead and take the ball off and get a good 16-yard gainer on that play right there. So now I go ahead, take Slayton, slide him over. I've got the whip route, and I'm looking for the running back. Running back is wide open, but as I let the ball go, he actually makes the perfect read to see that route and actually hit that. Now, that's the funny thing is, that was a route that I've been saving for the entire play to actually try to get that one-play touchdown opportunity. Barkley's got all the skill sets to catch it, and he read it perfectly. I thought he was going to chase that tight end. He doesn't. He pulls off just as I'm letting the ball go to the running back, and the running back actually picks it off. So right here is just going ahead and milking the clock. He takes off with a power run with Murray. So just out of pure frustration, he's just killing me right now. So I actually get a blitz right there. This guy's just really good. Right here, actually, in a typical situation, that ball should be picked off because it's just thrown in the middle of the field. But he's got everything going for him right now. He dots me up once again. The ball gets dropped down, and my guy can't catch the ball. So all the breaks are going his way, but I'm not taking anything away from Evan Sense-Kyle skill set. This guy is a very good Madden player, and it's hard to scheme for him. He doesn't run just a couple different plays. He runs pretty much everything, and he actually switch out of one offense to another. Now his defense, on the other hand, everything is manual adjustments. So one of the things I tried to do is I tried to snap the ball fairly quick to get him out of his game. Right here, this out route was something that basically I could attack all game long, but I didn't want to go ahead and do that because he'll adjust to it, make some kind of adjustment that would open something up right here. Back to this play again. The whip route and the dig on the opposite side were wide open, so that opened things up for me. But I'm just trying to get the ball down to the end zone. So I was just trying to work this guy's, basically work his defense and see what I could get away with. I probably could have took 3 points right here. I could have took a couple shots to the end zone, but I just wanted to see what I could do to try to get away from this defense that he was doing. Comeback route was available to me. I go ahead and hit that because I had to block 7 to go ahead and protect myself. So once again, to my subscribers, thanks for support, guys. Once again, I post my losses. I show my losses. This is Evan Sense-Kyle 24 on PS4, man. This guy's probably one of the best players I played in a long time. If you guys think, if you play PS4, let me know if you think you can beat him, because if you can, join these tournaments so we can get you a part of it. So once again, thanks for your support. Until next time.